Hi everyone, this video is about ketosis, autophagy and spiritual fasting. Now, spiritual fasting is a powerful method for enhancing our divine connection, as I'm sure most of you will know, because it calms the mind, it purifies the body, it clears all the energy channels and less subtle channels of the body as well, and actually prepares our temple body for a kundalini awakening, or for the biochemicals of enlightenment to be released and produced in the body. Fasting is an ancient discipline found in almost all religions and different spiritual teachings that are aimed at attaining true knowledge and transcendental peace and spiritual purification. For example, the Greek philosophers like Socrates, Plato and others fasted to purify the spirit in order to be able to perceive higher truths. And in Judaism, they fast on Yom Kippur for atonement, and at other times as well. And biblical examples of characters that practiced fasting to appease God and when seeking divine favor or spiritual guidance include Moses, Elijah, Daniel and Esther, to name a few. And then you have the Essenes and the Hindus, who also practice fasting for purification and as a way to commune or align with God, or whatever they call the divine, all-pervading, true source love spirit in all and through all. So now let's take a look at some of the benefits of fasting and why it's so significant on the spiritual path, and why it's part of our sacred secretion practices when the moon is in our sun sign. Fasting turns the body toward pranic energy, so chi or life force, rather than biochemical energy, and this has a purifying effect in the body that actually enhances kundalini energy flow. The increased availability and utilization of life force energy by the body also assists with chakra alignment and boosts the subtle body. So it has a very clearing effect on the chakras and the glands and organs that are associated with them, also bringing into balance the hormones of the endocrine gland that is associated with each chakra, which we know is very important to the holistic picture or alchemical state of our body. Life force energy really is one with God. It's intelligent, it's creative, it is source energy, and it's programmed for the ultimate good of our being along all lines. And the increased free flow of this miraculous cosmic prana or cosmic energy helps to remove toxins, to improve health and to enhance spiritual sensitivity like nothing else. Spiritual fasting transcends just abstinence from food. It involves eliminating physical, emotional and mental toxins and influences as well, carving out more quiet alone time and practicing silent meditations are also a means of fasting and detoxification. When the mind becomes quiet, we become more present, and through this silence we move into the divine presence, and in this way we begin to access our light body, through which we access our cosmic or our Christ body as the I am awareness, the truth within us. As Jesus said, whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. And that's Luke 9:24. Because fasting diminishes our physical desires, our ego. It frees the mind for higher states of divine communion. As bodily desires diminish, spiritual awareness and connection sharpen and deeper. And after Jesus was baptized, he completed a 40-day fast, which symbolizes his victory and mastery over his bodily desires and over the carnal mind. Spiritual fasting can be seen as a process of death and rebirth, taking off the old and making way for the new. In the God design, Secrets of the Mind, Body and Soul, we talk specifically about the Daniel fast as an ancient, world-renowned, proven method of spiritual fasting. And for the most part, the Daniel fast incorporates the same guidelines as a modern vegan diet, although there were no synthetic or processed meat and dairy alternatives in Daniel's day, which is why the Daniel fast differs slightly to a modern vegan diet, as it allows no processed foods whatsoever. The Daniel fast kept the lions at bay and brought Daniel closer to God. God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom, and Daniel had understanding in all his dreams and visions, meaning that Daniel was able to receive downloads and to commune with the divine mind and to understand the guidance that was being given to him. And the Daniel fast is a really powerful way to tune the body to be a superconductor for the divine, and also setting up the right conditions for kundalini energy to rise or to feel the benefits of the successfully preserved and raised sacred secretion. The word and the power of God will not enter into you, because all manner of abominations have their dwelling in your body and your spirit. For the body is the temple of the Spirit, and the Spirit is the temple of God. Purify therefore the temple, that the Lord of the temple may dwell therein and occupy a place that is worthy of him. Renew yourselves and fast. For I tell you truly that Satan and his plagues may only be cast out by fasting and prayer. Go by yourself and fast alone, meaning don't boast about it or make a big deal about it. The living God shall see it, and great will be your reward. And fast until Beelzebub and all his evil spirits depart from you, and all the angels of our earthly mother come and serve you. For I tell you truly, except you fast, you shall never be freed from the power of Satan and all the diseases that come from Satan. Fast and pray fervently, seeking the power of the living God for your healing. And that's from book 1 of the Essene Gospel of Peace. So now that we've explained that, let's take a look at the science of fasting. Now we know that DMT is one of the biochemicals of enlightenment that's released in the body via during moments of bliss and ecstasy. And DMT is derived from serotonin, which is produced mostly in the gut. And pineal metabolism allows serotonin to alter into melatonin. And then if the conditions are favorable, melatonin can further transmute into DMT. The difference between melatonin and DMT is minute. The only difference in their molecular structures is 1 atom of carbon and 2 atoms of oxygen, which is equal to just 1 molecule of carbon dioxide. Simply stated, melatonin minus carbon dioxide equals DMT. and that is taken from the God design. And so due to this chemical reaction, this chemicalization happening in the body, mildly reduced carbon dioxide levels within us really do encourage endogenous DMT formation. And carbon dioxide levels are affected by a whole host of different things, from muscle activity to food metabolizing or the digestion process, to the quality of the air that we breathe and the way that we breathe, so our breathing patterns. And overeating or eating too many sugary and acidic foods actually raises carbon dioxide levels in the body quite dramatically, which inhibits the serotonin DMT pathway. So one of the benefits of spiritual fasting is the reduction of carbon dioxide in the temple body, and therefore the promotion of pineal metabolism. Further to this, fasting switches the body into ketosis, a metabolic state where the body relies on ketones rather than glucose for energy. Ketosis has a long history of use in addressing various physical and neurological disorders. It offers significant benefits for conditions like epilepsy, diabetes, obesity, depression, addiction, and even schizophrenia. Fasting and ketosis promote a healthy gut flora, which in turn can enhance serotonin production. And as well as being utilized in the pineal gland, good serotonin levels can contribute to improved mood and mental health and focus and clarity. But while ketosis can provide numerous health benefits, when it's brought on by unbalanced means, it also raises blood acidity, and that unfortunately can mean that you then deplete essential alkaline minerals such as potassium, calcium, and magnesium. So rather than inducing ketosis by eating an excessive amount of protein and dramatically limiting carbohydrates, it's better to promote ketosis by doing a program such as the Daniel fast, or a mineral dense juice fast, or by using something like organic coconut oil for your protein and fat levels to rise. And this point is further validated in the biology of kundalini, where Jana Dixon says that kundalini energy is actually slowed or prevented by dramatic carbohydrate restriction, because kundalini actually relies on glycosis, which is the burning of glucose, as well as the ketosis mechanism in the body. So we're looking at having a real balance of good sugars like from blueberries or watermelon, as well as good proteins and fats from like butter beans or chickpeas, and again, organic virgin coconut oil is an excellent vegan source of fat and protein. So again, this points to the Daniel fast as a preferable method of fasting over a more mainstream keto diet that will tell you it's okay to continuously eat steak, eggs, and cheese without any limits. And another proven benefit of fasting and ketosis is autophagy. And I'm sure some of you will know that autophagy is a continuous process in the body, but it's most active during periods of fasting or caloric restriction, when the body is deprived of nutrients and new food sources. It triggers autophagy to recycle old and damaged cellular components for energy. Autophagy is the body's cellular cleansing process. It's the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating new ones. It's a key factor, a massive factor in the great regeneration and in spiritual rebirth. This process is crucial for maintaining cellular health and function, contributing to the overall purification of the body. Autophagy supports the removal of toxins and the repair of cellular damage, which aligns with the goals of spiritual fasting to purify and to regenerate or re-euthanize the body. Spiritual fasting is a major purification and prana building practice. This is the most powerful diet for activating the physical body and purifying it. A clean, vegan, live food, organic diet high in minerals and low in sugar will also help to create a calm mind and a mind that is open to all potentialities. These practices create a highly conscious mind, a mind that does not see limitations and has the highest 90 mineral level of frequency available to it. And that is from Spiritual Nutrition by Gabrielle Cousens. So with all this in mind, maintaining the practice of right diet and fasting can help turn the body into a superconductor of cosmic energy. Cosmic energy, life force or prana comes directly from God and is the immediate experiential face of God that we can know in every moment of our life when we're tuned in to that frequency, into that knowingness. This is all part and parcel with the sacred secretion process, which encourages the renewal of the body at a deep cellular level via the monthly seed that we have talked about, and through stimulating the release of the biochemicals of enlightenment and those hormonal upgrades to occur within the body. As we prepare for the sacred secretion practice days, when the moon is entering our birth or star sign, we can actually promote ketosis and autophagy with our prayers, with our intentions, with our meditations. And I'd love to just practice this very simple exercise with you right now. It's just so easy. All we have to do is put our fingers together in Hakini Mudra, like this, or like this with your fingers spread if you prefer, and then close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so, and repeat after me. True source love, get me into ketosis and stimulate the autophagy process within me. True source love, get me into ketosis and stimulate the autophagy process within me. True source love, get me into ketosis and stimulate the autophagy process within me. Amen. And that's it. That's the practice. And that is a very powerful invocation, a very powerful prayer to help the mind switch into that autophagy process. And when you get really good at being very truthful with your intention within those words, with really feeling like this is your desire to move into this process, to move into this cleansing phase within the body, then you'll actually start to notice a shift in the feelings in your stomach when you say those words, because it happens instantly. And there's one caveat I would say, that after you've done that prayer or exercise, is don't have anything to eat for an hour, so that you know that your body is at least going to be tripped into that process for a significant period of time. And then at the end of the hour, continue your fasting practice again, with foods that are high in biophotons, our cucumbers, our oranges, lemons and limes, pineapple, all of these wonderful fruits. And there's so many great protein sources as well, like chickpeas and kidney beans and butter beans and all of those things. So yeah, hope you liked that practice. So in conclusion, spiritual fasting can transform our bodies into better vessels for cosmic energy, setting up the best conditions for the sacred secretion practice that is akin to kundalini rising. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, the links to my books and my course are in the description box below this video. And may divine love manifest itself in you all, always and in all ways. Namaste.